Hey there, nerds. Jimmy Palmquist here, and this happened last week, but it still kind of hit me hard with the death of Burt Young. Many of you may not know that name. It's not like he was the most famous actor in Hollywood, but he was Paulie from Rocky. He was a phenomenal foil in that movie to Rocky's character, but also his sister, Adrian. He was just the alcoholic who hated life, basically, and hated it. Even when when Rocky got successful and brought Paulie along and they had money, he was always like just a curmudgeon, like ugh, whatever. So when they actually went back and Rocky lost all his money about Rocky 5, he was basically the same dude, just negative, and it was always funny to me. And to me, when he actually became slightly positive was when he came back for Rocky Balboa after, in the character-wise, his sister had passed away, and him and Rocky were the ones really playing off each other. And without Burt Young, that movie wouldn't have been possible. It really was a great anchor to the original tone and feel of the movie, having Burt Young in there. But beyond just the Rocky films, I remember Burt Young was in Amityville 2, the Amityville Horror 2, The Possession. Again, it's not like this movie like ruled the world and it was a sequel to a classic movie, but I thoroughly enjoyed him in it. I thought he was great, basically taking over from James Brolin in being the crazy dad figure and being the dude who's the big baddie, so to speak. And then he's also guest starred in several of my favorite shows. One of them was M.A.S.H. I love M.A.S.H. It was a great episode that he was in. He was in The Equalizer. He was in The Sopranos. Just he would pop up in a lot of places and you'd be like, oh, I recognize that guy. Maybe you didn't know who he was, but Burt Young, just whatever he was in, I really enjoyed and always enjoyed seeing him. And I thought he was a great actor, and I'm really sad that he passed away. And I really encourage you to revisit some of his works, specifically Rocky, because he was phenomenal in Paulie. And yes, the series got long in the tooth, and then somehow recreated itself when it became Rocky Balboa. It just went from being sort of this ridiculous with Rocky 5, even Rocky 4, where the Americans were fighting USSR, to really heartfelt with Rocky Balboa. And again, Burt Young was one of the best parts of all of those movies, just what he brought to the screen. So rest in peace, Burt Young. You're going to be missed, but obviously you will be remembered forever for all the roles you played.